right, I'm here now. Oh, hello. I think I'm up my mic. Been moving stuff all day. I'm so tired. All right. Give me a second. What are you doing, tablet? Are you doing that stupid thing again? Nope, you're fine. Okay, I don't know. Just as being dumb. Okay. I know I have some random lines outside of the skin, so that's fine. I don't know. This one looks kind of weird. Probably more like that. Shrink that down a bit. I think that looks more normal size. Okay. Maybe not. I know, I'm literally redrawing this. Hi, Firearm! Me, I'm not going to redraw anything. Literally has just redrawn this entire frame here. Okay, so there would be some up there. And that should... Okay, cool. That should fill that. I shouldn't spend too much time on this hand. Okay. Let's kind of clean up messy. I can, like, feel that, but probably for totally unrelated reasons. Why is yours going so fast? I just feel like I have so much to do. I mean, I do. That's part of the problem. And I just finished moving a bunch of boxes after I told Wong that my back hurt and I probably shouldn't be moving them. So, yeah, I did it anyways. Materials. Oh, yeah, that always makes it exciting. I have literally... Viridian partially started in the other room and I'm like, I don't have time to do more on her, but I want to. I don't like that finger anymore. Sorry guys, this is how I work. I don't like this finger. I don't like this finger. Maybe like that. I mean, not that it matters. I need to stop this. Oh, nice. Yeah, whenever you're like following tracking and shipping, it's always the worst. Oh. Yeah, so we had more packing paper for Akiba Soul delivered today. And like they come in these rolls. And they're not super big rolls, like height-wise, just width-wise. So, you know, I can usually manage to pick them up. But for some reason, they put 3 in one box. So I couldn't lift up the boxes. It's like, God damn it. I'm a weak... So I got a couple in the garage and I was like, I'm out. Okay. Yeah, whatever. Oh, yeah. When you're putting a lot of information in there. Oh, God. I mean, I guess because I've been staring at these, while I'm stressed about things, I'm not actually, like, full of stuff. That sounds weird. Monday and Friday in Japan. Hey, wait, do you know where you're spending the night? Is that what you mean? Or are you just trying to figure out something to do while you're there? I feel like I should know G-O-D-O-T. Why do I know what that? I know that abbreviation. Why can I not freaking put that into something that makes sense to me? Ugh. I'll remember it and then I'll be like, God damn it, because it'll be really idiotic. Flight to Tokyo, put luggage in locker. Oh. I do want to go back to Japan, but it will be a while. Aha, that's what it is. I knew it. I was like, oh my God, trying to learn any kind of program is always crazy. What am I gonna lose? I mean, it can be hard to make me laugh, but it can also be easy. It just depends on the subject. I see you're coming out of the 90s there. Oh my god, Gundam shop. Let me know if there's any cool thing. Oh no, they got broken? We went a little crazy when we went to Japan. It went to way too many Gundam cafes. And I think I have like 6 water bottles I got because they all had different stuff on it. God, I'm like now because I've seen even more of them. I'm like, God damn it. I'd want some more. I have a lot of Gunpla I still need to build, so at least Gunpla I'm good on. And I got my one of my highest in demand Gundams, Gunpla kits, the Hyakshiki. When I had my fever that was a 103 for 3 days. Apparently I ordered a Gunpla. Nope. Nope what? Nope what? What are you noping about? The movie? Nope. Maybach Desire car. Wait, Desire driver from Geets? Just nope. Oh, I know. It's one of those days, right? I'm in pain. It's rainy out. Oh my gosh. And of course, like my boss was like, oh no, I forgot to give this to the postman. And then he's like, wait, it goes to the UPS guy. And I was like, well, I'm going to UPS. I'll take your box. And he's like, oh man, awesome. Thank you. And I look at it. I'm like, this is going to FedEx. Ugh. Do you have a wrist brace or anything? God, I do not. You guys do not have like a, what do you call them? One of those like stapling machines? Wait, should I have you print out a bunch of booklets now? No, I'm kidding. Yeah, paper plate's expensive for sure. The other day I asked Wong if we needed more paper plates and he's like, why? We don't have people over anymore. I'm like, you're right. Sometimes we do. Now, it's actually, after like reading a lot about, I don't know, I read really random stuff when I'm at work or can't fall asleep. So I read a lot of like journals, like medical and science journals. Did you know it takes way less water to run the dishwasher, even if you do it once a week? Versus hand washing dishes and stuff. So I'm like, yeah, we'll just run it. It's fine. Okay. 60 for 3 people. Nope. Cause oh, you don't do it often. Oh God. Yeah. That sounds like Jake. I don't miss that. Wait, 3 people. Oh, right. The dad. I was like, who else is there? Jig? I mean, Jig would probably eat enough for 2 people anyways. So yeah, I do not miss like stapling. I did like, we had this really cool cutter that I liked at the old place, and the vinyl cutter, which reminds me, maybe one day I'll have time to get my goddamn cry cut set back up. Cause this is the new one that can do bigger, and I have bookmarks and buttons and shit to cut. I have so much to do. Can I like clone myself? That would be amazing. Wait, except for if I have to feed it. I don't want to have to feed my clone. I just want another one of me. We got so much work to do. Oh, Jig, you gotta wear pants out in public. My God. He's learning too much from Wong. Yeah, I know this color kept changing in the earlier pages, but I actually do have color references. So I'm just like lazy. He said I literally just redrew this whole frame because I was like, I hate how his hand looks. The hands look. So I'll just have to do it this way. This is me. This will be easy. I'm not going to redraw stuff. Also me redraws everything. Although I did realize, ooh, wow, I don't want to do that. Actually, was it chapters? So this chapter 1 and 2 are the worst, but actually chapter 4 and 5 are totally already have this done, and then 3 is halfway done. So I was like, oh wow, I must have started on this at one point. So I have to still do a little cleanup, but it's way less. Oh no, you gotta do full detail. Oh my God, I do that with chibis too. Everyone was like, when I was doing my Overwatch chibis way back in the day, they're like, why are you doing all this detail on a chibi? And I'm like, because I can't help it. I have lost control of my life. Let's make pudding at 3 a.m. A kid with a weird hair disorder. I could believe that. go. Yeah, usually I don't quite do it this way. I would do everything under the lines, but this is kind of on top of one line. It's fine though. It's fine. It's fine. I don't know. I'm kind of like, because it's looking so good, I don't want to like stop. And that's a problem. Because it just looks so much better than it did. But I mean, it has been 17 years, so I would be more concerned if it didn't. Trying not to do more shading because I really want to do more shading. But no, bad. Bad, Koji. Bad. Bad. Well, Kitten, you definitely undercharge for your miniature painting anyways. So remember, when you figure out, you know, how much you want to charge or how much time it's going to take you to do the Monster Hunter dudes, do not charge us low. Charge us what you're worth, okay? Charge us like minimum wage, or not minimum wage, a little higher than minimum wage for however many hours you predict it's going to be. Don't come back and be like, it's 40 for this thing that took me 60 hours. Like, no, bad Kitten. I'll get the hose. We're expecting this to be something that will be slow and tedious, but also beautiful. Yeah, so we kickstarted the Monster Hunter board game, the original one. I'd say original Monster Hunter World. There's the Iceborne one is out now, and we were looking into it actually, but apparently they don't connect. So like, what's the point? And they had Furious Rajang, who is pretty cool, but other than that, like they didn't have my pupper is an ogre, and they didn't have like Keaton, which Wong is obsessed with. So it's like, yeah, well, Keaton's pretty though, so I can't blame him. And yeah, and the base set, because it was the forest and whatever, had like Rathalos, who's another one of my favorites. All right, cool. All right, so that should be all. I'll eat it for light here. Let's get Umishins. You're gonna see my messy assets folder now, guys. Here it is. It's messy. Maybe one day I'll clean it up. That's a lie. Oh, I'm like, yeah, right. He's gonna have a lot of black on him. Ooh. In some ways, this might actually be faster to do than what I've been doing. Maybe redrawing is the key. I think the only thing that I'm ever like, I give up on details for is baking. I don't care. I tried my best. If it doesn't look pretty, as long as it tastes good. I keep telling myself I'm going to clean up easy. Oh my god. Yeah, but it's hard. It takes time. And it's like a really little, menial, tedious task. So you have to put it off until like forever. Oh my god, no. My folders are pretty chaotic for work in progress folders. It is a jumbled mess that I'm pretty sure only I can figure out. Actually, that's probably going to be black too. Do the book covers not have names on them? Author names? I mean, it would still mean looking at them, but still. Although, to be fair, I have seen some pretty bad book designs. My really mean hobby... Okay, now that you can easily read, that's fair. My really mean hobby is to go into some of the indie author groups I'm in, and when people are sharing their... this is my new cover. What do you guys think? I'm not like, I guess I'm not really mean about it, but I do like literally go, okay, this is what you have to, this is why it's not good. And this is what you can, you know, expand upon. And here's what I think is interesting or that, you know, you could use, but I don't know, like some of them make me cringe so much. If you are not a designer or an artist or whatever, please, even if you're an artist, not all artists can design, like hire somebody. We're not saying you have to spend hundreds of dollars hiring somebody. You can probably find somebody who would do it for reasonable. I guess I know as an indie author myself, you have to pay for a lot of the stuff yourself. So not everyone's going to have that kind of money. But please hire a designer. And stay away from Fiverr because you don't know if you're going to actually get a good one or if you're going to get some kid. Oh, hi, Quotable. Fiverr is kind of a mess in general. I know if you ever want like an avatar like this, never go to Fiverr for it. In my case, I made my own. And yeah, I just kind of played around with stuff with the default base and then painted my own clothes and stuff. But yeah, the problem with a lot of the ones I'm seeing on Fiverr is they're using examples that aren't even their own art. They're taking other people's stuff and putting it as examples. So you're not going to get what you see, because if you look, it's like 3 different artists that they have examples of. And then in other cases, they are literally just sending the same ones over and over again to people. Because I have 2 friends who, for a while, were using the exact same one because of that. Something about my graphics. Yeah, that's how you should do it for sure. I mean, I do my own because I have a backing in design as well as art. So, but it's not like, if there's stuff I can't do as well, I do look like, I would say logos are not a particular strong suit of mine. I can do them and I've gotten lucky with them, but I definitely feel it's like one of my weakest things. So I actually have Kitten helping me with the logo for something, a project way in the future. Hi, RDD. And actually, Zos Kias's logo was me and a friend messing around way back in the day, so like 17 years ago. I had some ideas, and we were trying to work in the sigil into the logo, and then that's what happened, is what you see today. So I was having trouble finding a font that I liked, so we did. By the way, the font is Dark Crystal. Yes, it's the same one they used in the Dark Crystal movie. I didn't even think about that when I got it. I was just like, it's pretty. It works. And because you're only seeing Zos Kias in it, it doesn't really look like it. But that's what font it is. If you ever go with me, like, it's also used on like a couple board games. Yes, I'm the person who like will look at design and board game and be like, oh man, they use that font. And people will be like, what the hell are you talking about? I'm talking about this font, man. Also, for people who do comics, never use Comic Sans. The short end of it is that Comic Sans was made for specifically a program that never really went anywhere. So because of that, it's not set up to scale and vectorize right, and you're going to get a bunch of uneven kerning and leading, and the lines won't always be lined up on the same thing. So you'll like have letters go doop, 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 doop. You know, they won't just be straight across. And yeah, the spacing between letters is going to be odd. It's just a bunch of things. There is a font very similar to it that is made for people with dyslexia now that you can use. That one, it looks like Comic Sans, but it actually has the right stuff. No, it can't shine. I really hate it. There's a business that I used to drive past all the time. I don't actually go that way much anymore. That has Comic Sans for their font. And I'm like, why, dude? Why? And of course, they put it on like one of those like, not a light up sign, but like, you know, the acrylic signs in front of their store. So it's like they would have to, you know, actually like pay or whatever to get it removed now. I'm like, God damn it, you guys. Because that's actually another thing. I was helping redesign a logo for a friend before, and I thought it turned out beautiful because they had used Comic Sans. But I kept the color, I kept the basic design, I changed some things, and I changed the font. And while she loved it, her husband did not. And unfortunately, that meant that they are still using Comic Sans, and I'm crying. The only thing I have a more of a opinionated opinion on is the Oxford comma. Use it, damn it. How is that font? Yes, I would instant fail you. But that's just it. If you were making a comic, one of the first things I think most people do is literally be like, huh, what's a good font? And like I said, this is where you know, having a designer or having somebody who has design knowledge comes in handy, because it's not always common knowledge. And a lot of people don't understand why you don't use it, just that you don't. But yes, RTD, you're already failing this comic class. That isn't a class. I actually don't have class this session. It's nice. On Wednesdays, I get to come home in normal time, and I'm a little less stressed. I like the teaching for the most part, but it's just the way they've been doing it for the, like, giving me the information till last minute. It's just gotten very stressful. So I'm like, oh, good. I like the money, and I could use the money, but also now I can come home and, you know, get dinner earlier and relax a little sooner. and not feel like I'm running around with my like a chicken with my head cut off. Okay. So generally, if you guys have watched me arting before, I do a lot more layers of shadows than this, but for my comics, especially like the web comics that I'm trying to get out fast, I don't. And I'm trying to keep this one looking like the rest of it. So even though I'm touching it up and brightening up the color, I had some really faded colors for some reason, like really muted. So I'm touching up stuff like that. I think it's because it's the whole, you know, when you're using different monitors, calibration is often. I started those kiosks on a Mac, which is also why these particular chapters are so problematic. Because I lost a bunch of the original stuff. So I literally years ago took like the high res JPEGs and used them to redraw and touch up stuff. Because some of the actual frames underneath literally have like text dialogue bubbles I've just kind of partially erased and put another dialogue over. Because that's all I could do. So yeah, that's been a big issue with this one, is that I'm having to redo a lot more than I really thought I would. But I kind of forgot about that. That's my own fault. And as it is, people still haven't filled out their goddamn surveys. Like, how hard is it, guys? Please do it. Because I was going to start sending off. I had a couple people only get bookmarks, and I can't even send them off because people haven't filled out their surveys. I'm like, oh my God. And I already have the stickers in, so they would go with the bookmarks too. It's very hard. I don't think it's that hard. You didn't even back it because you're mean. I don't like paperwork. It's not even paperwork. It's all on the internet. But yeah, because like I actually think for my last Kickstarter, there was one person who still never has filled it out to this day. And I mean, I feel awful, but I can't do anything about it. They weren't responding to any of my messages, and that's all I really had is to contact them. So you brought me digital paperwork though. It's a little easier though, right? You can just like autofill and shit. I don't know. I always fill out Kickstarter stuff like right away. I want my prize, goddammit. Give me my rewards. Yes, I'm that kind of person. I do hate doing paperwork when it's really involved though. I can agree with that. I just don't think Kickstarter I would consider very involved. Because it's usually pretty easy. Now, when they throw you off and ask for questions, that's when I'm like, what? No. Well, for incomplete ones, I mean, the problem is I literally don't have the place to send it to the person. So I'm always going to have extra copies because for me, for a lot of my Kickstarters or for like my graphic novels and stuff, which are planned on being sold, they just get to, you know, come out earlier and everyone gets to see them. In the case of like last year's, so the one I was talking about where I didn't get it, As Written, As Written in the Stars, which is a light novel, only on Patreon. That one is what I actually printed because I've been like wanting to do it for a while anyways. And oh my God, it came out gorgeous. But I had the issue where I did order a couple extra copies anyways. It's always good too because you never know when something is going to come damaged or whatever. But yeah, then I had a guy who never filled his out and he was supposed to get one. So eventually Kickstarter was like, well, you can't access this information anymore. And I'm like, I guess that's it. There's a limit on how long you can do it. Yeah. In my case, because I run Kickstarters, I'm on there quite frequently. I have a Kickstarter that will be starting in July. So it's going through the review process right now. Incomplete ones. Well, yeah, I mean, with the incomplete ones, like I said, I just kind of turn around and still sell them or use them for, yeah, occasionally I use them for prizes. So that's not like a big thing, but it's not like I feel bad though because they put money in and I can't give them anything for it. And you know I do get a lot of donors who will just go like, don't worry about the prize. But I even feel bad about that because I'm like, dude, I know you're trying to be like, I want to donate you money, but I know you need it for the Kickstarter. So that's that. But I also kind of feel like you don't want my thing. Like, it's not gonna hurt me to have an extra one made for you. Like, seriously, it's already included. But yeah, my quote unquote business email has always been linked to my Kickstarter, so that's good. Kickstarter has some cool stuff though. I like a lot of the games, like the indie games that come out. Indie comics are hit or miss with it, unfortunately, and same with books. I have friends who do a lot on there. One of them is kind of getting me annoyed because I was like, I'm gonna try to kickstart this whole series, and like they're putting up like each freaking volume of it, like one after another. And I mean, it's only like $35 with shipping for it, but I'm like, what the hell? Why is volume 3 already up when I still haven't gotten 1 or 2? Because 1 came up and I backed it, and then suddenly 2 came up the next month after it ended, and I was like, oh my god, I can't keep doing this. So I think 3 ends tomorrow. I did actually back it, but I'm like, I can't. That's probably gonna be my last one I'm gonna do for that. See, my Gmail account is my quote unquote business email. I do technically have an email address that is linked to my website, but I don't use it. I don't know. It was very clunky to use. And my Gmail at that time, I had already been passing out for like Artist Alley and commissions. So that's kind of why my Gmail is my quote unquote work one. My Yahoo one is the one that I'm still using. That is my should be defunct one. But I still have too much that's subscribed and attached to it. So I've been moving stuff over as I can. And I mean, honestly, I liked it. It was okay and it was working fine. But now, ever since some of the new changes they had, I was getting so much spam. It was ridiculous that I had to like actually go in and change some, what do you call them? It's like some rules for catching spam because they turned off some. I had to like opt out of shit because when they had the update, they like opted people automatically in. Like, no, you don't get to do that. But yeah, it's still, I get a lot of spam. And I'm like, I do want to get rid of it, but at the same time, that one still has too many things attached to it. So I get them both on, well, I have it on my phone, so they both run through my Gmail app because I have a Google phone. But on my computer, they both run through like Microsoft Outlook. But yeah, so if somebody accidentally sends something to my Yahoo, it's not going to kill it. But my Yahoo is actually also reversed of my Gmail, so yeah, don't just guess at it, please. I don't know. I've just been using it already. Okay, so the sound effect I had here was not correct. Let me see. Give me a second. Okay, that could work. That one looks better. Oh my gosh, that's so early. Have a good night. Thank you for stopping by. Oh, hi, Ito. I'm having a high pain day, but that was partially my own fault. Okay, so yeah, the original. Nope, oops, wrong one. Was Don? Okay, I'm gonna steal you. Yoro. Oh, that one's fine, probably. Come here. Come here. I'm stealing you. I'm stealing you. Okay, there we go. Now you can hide the rest of the dialogue. Okay, well, I don't want that anyways. I want... Yeah, it's fine. Let me get into my Japanese font. I know there's a shortcut key to change to it, but I don't know what it is, so... Ah, wrong thing. What did I hit? Okay. I can't actually see what I'm typing. That's a problem. There we go. That will work. I guess I can bring it up so I can see it. Whew. All right, let's find a fun font. Let's go to my Japanese fonts. Yeah, I have way too many fonts, guys. It's a problem. God damn it. I need to like move this. Yeah, let's look for fonts when I can't see the goddamn thing. How long has it been anyways? Oh, only half an hour. I think Wong is already home though. Speaking of, oh no, I didn't put the Wong level up. He's not here. I mean, in here, in the room with me, so. He had to go get a haircut. He's probably washing his hair now. That was not bad. Shirokuma. Yeah, I don't like that one. Ooh. Well, Aoyagi is always a fun one to use, but I think that one almost looks too jagged for it. And Aqua Font looks too cute. Oh my gosh, hi. Why is that double played? All right, so we're mimicking Arata, who is sleeping right next to me, of course. Meow, 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 meow. All right, he didn't wake up. He has so much faith in me. I'm allowed to meow around him, but not Ranafe. That one's kind of fun. It's really fat, but I kind of like it. That one's simple. I wish it was easier to find Japanese fonts. And that one's too hard looking. I don't like that one much either. Oh god, that's way too sharp. Oh my god, that's crazy. Good. Oh man, have you guys ever heard Arata's song though? I mixed him a song once. I'll play it for you once I'm done finding a font I like. Because it doesn't have katakana in it. Yeah. Okay. I think it was not Neon Tube. It was no. Ooh, was it? No. Which one was it? Was it? Yeah, that one's a fun one. I think that one works pretty well. Okay, give me a second. Let's pause this. You guys ready to hear? It actually has a video with it too, but I don't think. Wait, well, how am I doing this? Am I looking at a? It's a display capture. Okay, cool, right? Yeah. Okay, I can show you the video with it too. Nice, nice. You guys totally need to see this, I'm sure. Let me find it. Oh, I'm still in Japanese. I probably didn't need to stop my music until. All right, so. No. We gotta see the video. Arata, stop it. All right, so if I do this. There, you guys get to see this beautiful video I made of my cat. Yeah, so that's actually the sound my cat makes, literally. Oh my god, I can't get it away. Yeah, so that is literally the sound that Arata makes just with music. So when I mimic him, I'm not actually being facetious, even if I'm not like on point. That is what my cat does. He is so weird. I love that cat. Oh no, oh my god, get back up here. I don't know why it always does this. It always puts a random picture of me in here. Anyways. So yes, now you guys have seen, if you hadn't already, my Arata's dance mix. I don't know. I like went around online and found free back BGMs I could use. I credited the guy on Twitter. I just don't remember who it was. Sorry guys. But it's really funny too because he ended up liking it and I was like, what? Dude. Okay. Sup beaches? Well, probably beaches, I assume. You know what? I'm actually gonna... What if I go... Ba-da-dum? Yeah, what if I go ba-da-dum? I like that better. Let's go for the stroke. Let's go with a black. Ah! Something like 20? Hey. Go ahead and duplicate you for a second. Let's go ahead and make a new layer, and then we're gonna go ahead and smash you down here so I can play around with you more. All right, you have fun with that. I need to actually play more of that at some point. One day. Weird noises? Okay. I like making weird noises. Let's see. So it actually should be more like this, I think. Sorry, I'm doing Kojika. I'm writing these stroke orders in my head. Yeah, because that would be like that. So that wouldn't be this. Okay, yeah. There you go. Smack! I mean, I don't get to use that often though. If it ever became an issue, all I would do is you know, put a cooldown on it. That's fine. I want you guys to have fun. Okay, so yeah, now I can do this frame. All right, so yeah, basically before this, that was the frame I redrew. I literally redrew it. Okay, because I didn't like it. It looked too bad. It looked too bad. All right, so now I'll go back to this. Yeah, I love it when people who are collabing with me make weird noises with me. It's fun. Like typically when I do certain games, like most games I have it as like push to talk, but with Gundam I couldn't do that. So I'm pretty much on mic all the whole time. Okay, so let's see. Oh my God. First off, let's see. So let's change the shape of his face a bit. Yeah, actually, let's go ahead and wipe out some of his face. Because it's hard to see what I'm trying to draw. Good, you should be. Everyone needs weird noises. Have you gotten your daily dose of weird noises? Doctor's orders. I still think, let me see. That looks better. Okay, and then we'll go. This one actually isn't as bad as some of them, but I don't know what I was thinking. I mean, actually it has nothing to do with what I was thinking. I was young and not as skilled, even though I still have a long way to go. Let's see. I also did some weird stuff with their hoods back then. So. Like, this is definitely stuff I probably don't need to be doing, but it bothers me. Yeah, this is exactly why these pages are taking longer than I planned. I wish I could hire an assistant. I will give you a piece of cheese. Another game. We still need to do more Suns. We still need to do, oh, I see more noises now. Ha. We still need to do more Valheim with the new stuff. I really liked what is it? Payday was fun. All right, some more weird noises. I know I have some co-op games too that I'm watching for them to go on sale on Steam, so I'll let you guys know when they do. Because yeah, I try to let like several of my friends know so we can all play it, like multiple of us play it together. Yeah. Ramen Con I will be. Animagic I did not get into their artist alleys, so. I'm actually going to be at a different convention that weekend though. If it's the weekend I think it is. I need to double check. I have a lot of shows coming up, so. So I'm like, I got so much to do. Okay, that's a pretty bad hand. Some should be longer and thinner. That finger too. And you would see part of that finger for sure. Yeah, some of this will get cleaned up better once I start coloring it. Wait a second. What is going on there? Is this supposed to be the end of his body? Yeah, right? So what the hit? Okay, and then I never drew this hood quite long enough. Okay, so his face is both easier and harder to fix. Yeah, I mean, not that we finished the old area, but still. And isn't there new stuff in Devour to do? Looks like there's gonna be another update to Phasmo. I still really haven't played much of that Mummy game. I can't remember which game I was telling everyone to get that went on sale not that long ago. I don't know. I got it. I just don't remember what it was. I'll just check my Steam library later. Yeah, the slaughterhouse place is hard. We haven't beaten it yet. I've only gone a couple runs on it, but I feel like I want to figure out the strat to work it through. Plus, it's interesting. It's it's a new map, so. my god, there's so many lines I don't need this time. So will this time? Oh my god. So then this would probably be the hairline. You'd probably see his neck here. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so typically it is very hard to do like stuff like redraws like this on top of flattened layers, so. Hermer. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, there's just a lot of fun ones to play. It's just no time. Trying to plan anything. I also want to do I have an idea for like a thing I want to do that does not actually involve any kind of needing a program. Wong and I've been talking about doing it. We'd be doing basically have you guys ever played like the phone game where like somebody says something and you pass it down? That's what I want to do, but with foreign languages mixed in. Oh, what makes it flat to or hard? So typically, all of the color, like for me, all of my colors would be on a different layer. The line art would be on a different layer. It would just so you're having the opportunity to adjust it without destroying the stuff around it. But yeah, in this case, that is not at all the case. They're all on the same layer. So everything I'm doing on here is going to affect everything else near it. And so I have to be a lot more careful. I don't like being careful. I like being messy. It's also way easier to like miss something. I'm also, because I'm drawing over existing colors and shading and stuff, I have to try to match it somewhat. I've been getting kind of lazy on this and just redoing a bunch of it. But yeah, this is supposed to be a really like quick fix-up job. So I'm sorry for those of you who actually did fund the Kickstarter. You're going to get something amazing, like way more amazing than I thought you were going to get. I just wanted to put it in full color and clean it up a bit. But apparently a bit to me means I have to redo a lot of stuff. Even though I've already like shown everyone chapter 1, I still want to kind of go through, and there's a couple pieces I'm like, but I did this differently in chapter 2. This is exactly why I can't really like ask other people for help. I mean, I have some friends who do art that I could probably rely on to an extent, but they also need to be able to do my style and kind of correct stuff without overcorrecting it, because I'm trying to still make it like I'm still not putting it into like my most amazing work. It looks better than it did when it first came out. Okay, and then there was this area right here I think is supposed to be rock too. If you weren't on Patreon and didn't get to see like it right away with the high res one, you guys can also see it now on Webtoons and Zoskias's main site. I literally did upload it there this morning, last night, sometime. So since it's Zoskias, you'd be looking up Zoskias on Webtoons, or you can go to that for the main site. The Webtoons is a week delayed for updates on purpose. Okay. I mean, the plus side is this is the last frame on this one I have to do, and then I'll be done with this page. I already spent a lot of time on this one, though. Yeah, and so to try to keep with the colors, oh, oops, I forgot that stuff. To keep in the colors that I already used in here, you can see I just kind of like steal them from other parts of it. And but as you can see, right now I'm being sloppy with this because typically I was trying to match like the shading, but I kind of gave up and was like, this way is easier, so. Like I said, I don't think any of y'all care that it's going to look better than I initially thought it would. I mean, yeah, the part of the thing is I've been wanting to do this, the color version of this for a while, but I had been kind of, I wouldn't say leery about starting it per se, but I'd been kind of like holding off because I knew there was so much I wanted to redo, but I also was trying not to redo it. Because when I had actually polled a few years back to see if people would rather, me go back and fix stuff at the beginning or keep going was what won. So that's what you guys get. It's also so weird because like looking back at these earlier chapters, both of the characters here are really different, but everyone is like really different. They're not like, oh no, you don't seem like the same person different. It's more like in Light's case, he's very quiet at first, so now he's like a sassy little thing. Umishin is still pretty dumb, but he also isn't as aggressive. I guess I'm not sure how to quite put it, but yeah, he was kind of a bully early on. It's like real life. I have read parts of the manga. I don't know if I can handle the manga with the weird animation style they chose, but I'm not up to date with it. I just thought it was funny. I haven't had much time to actually like read. God damn it, I did the wrong thing. To really like read stuff, so I've had to like keep it down. Watching stuff can be a little easier, and like in my case, I like to watch stuff in the background while I work. But I can do Japanese without the subtitles if there's a lot of action and talking going. Wait, what do you mean? What? I'm confused. I said I've read part of the manga, but never touched the anime. Yeah. Oh, okay. I was like, wait, did I say something weird? It wouldn't be the first time. I don't know. Aggressive really is. I'm not a huge fan of like slice of life about like work and school and stuff that I can relate to. I know that sounds really weird, but I live my life enough. I don't need to see somebody else living it too. Nowadays, when I watch stuff, I like stuff with a lot of story. Not saying it wouldn't. It doesn't mean I won't necessarily give it a chance in the future. It's just not high on my list. But yes, you guys are always welcome to like, hey, have you seen this? Maybe you should. If you think there's a recommendation. Just don't, just be prepared. I'm seeing. Now, Spy Family I've seen. I'm up to date with that. And I think I know a little. I'm trying to think. On that one, do I know? I think I know some stuff that happens in the manga later. Not super big spoiler stuff, but just little bits. Because like I knew, at the very least, I knew about Bond before he showed up. So. But yeah. Like currently, I actually prefer waiting for a season to drop on shows and then watch it. But because Wong doesn't want to get spoiled, the current series we are watching up to date every week are Oshinoko, Gundam Witch of Mercury, and What's the other one? Oh, Jigoku Raku. We're working through Buddy Daddies too, which is an older series. That's our, if we don't have anything else to watch, we watch one right now. Love After. Yeah, I've heard about that. I don't really do romances though. So I figure if Wong watches it and can tell me, is it super romantic or is it not, then I'll make the decision. Because the friend of his that likes it is not one I normally trust for recommendations because we don't have the same taste. Yeah, I know. I'm very like picky, but I don't have time to watch stuff. So I have to be. That's 3 of the 5 I'm watching. Birdie Wing is on my list though. Not just because Char and Amado. Okay, just because of Char and Amado. I'm also not super big into comedy. With that said, though, there have been series like, if you haven't yet, Uramichi-san, that one was hilarious. And Isekai Oji-san was really funny. I like satire when it comes to comedy. So those both fit right in the bill. Good old satire. I have a bunch of series I do need to catch up on. Now your mouth is too high. Doesn't his face look so much better now that it's gone? I was actually erasing eyes earlier on. Yeah, exactly. I'm not really into sports animes are hit or miss for me, and golf does not interest me in way, shape. But the girls look cool, and then I realized Char and Amado were both in it again, and I was like, "Fuck, I'm doing it." Squid Girl wasn't my kind of series. I never really did much with that one. I'm really my 2 favorite genres tend to be dark fantasy and dark like folklore, that kind of stuff, like anything that's super dark but also has like actually includes like Jigoku Raku has been really cool because it's actually using like elements of Buddhism and stuff and philosophy that I've had to translate in Seiyuki so I understand it. I should say I had to research to properly translate stuff in Seiyuki. And that's why at Golden Kamuy I really liked because of the same reason. So that one. Like I said, I don't really do like comedies anymore. I don't have time and a lot of the stuff is just hit or miss for me. So rather than watching stuff that I'm not going to like even end up liking, I'd rather just watch stuff I want to right off the bat. But with that said, I like there. It doesn't mean that I don't watch comedies because, like, for instance, I'm a season behind now, but like I like the Harley Quinn series on HBO. That one was fun. That was also a really easy one to do in the background. And oh my god, we're not through it yet, but Wong and I are occasionally watching Mysteries Inc. from Scooby Doo in the background because we don't need to focus at that one at all. And oh my god, that one has some amazing one-liners. Yeah, I've seen Yuki. Oh god, that's an older one though. I have seen it though. No, why? Why? You don't want to play with the wig? No, I hate wigs too. I still need to go dump a bucket of boiling water over Viridian's wig. It's the weird. I know that sounds completely weird, but if you know anything about wig styling, you'd probably get it. If not, basically, so I did that with my my Starfire wig already. Because of the fact that most of the like the wigs are synthetic. I mean, if you're buying a real hair wig, you can actually style it like real hair. But yeah, most of us are going to buy synthetic because we're poor. And we really don't need real hair wigs. But yeah, real hair wigs are super expensive. But yeah, because they're synthetic, you like when you have a wig that's curly, like in the case of that's what happened with Starfires, I really like the color of it. And so even though it was curly, I bought it and I'm like, I'll figure something out. And sure enough, yeah, you just boil water and dump it over and it pretty much gets rid of the curls. So I have to do that for Viridian. Yeah, yeah. When you could do less cost. Well, I mean, I'm doing Viridian. She's my own freaking character. So yes, I did not find anything close. So I'm gonna have to style it. Do it, Sai. Turn yourself into a koala. Well, yeah, I'm not surprised because you just named like all the characters that were bigger. Although with Yuzuriha, I'll probably still style it a bit myself. I don't know. I haven't actually that one. I'm debating if I want to try to make that or if I just want to be lazy and buy it. I have to see what the prices are, I guess. Because typically I like making stuff, but I also am so short on time anymore. And I want to do more cosplay, but I just haven't had the time to make them. I have Lena from Slayers half finished still. Yeah, I've seen All That I Know that's out. Oh my god, what are you doing to his carpets? Which carpets? Oh, I see now. I missed the human typhoon that was his roommate. Ah, ha, ha, there's no work. Well, technically, Firearm, you have a different type of carpets if you want to make this lewd. Are you the Kool-Aid man? Oh, yeah. Well, I've had Lena's wig for. I have Raftalia's wig too, and the fur. I just haven't made the rest of her. Oh, I'm so bad at this. I've been getting pieces when I had money, and then I just lost time and stuff. And pandemic. Raftalia I got like at the beginning of the pandemic is why. 3 seasons. This one. Yeah, that sounds about right. I know some of them have like weird spin-offs and stuff later on, but I'm like, I think that one is all of it. It's raining again. Who did that? Was it you? Now, if you guys want to watch one of my favorite series that does not fit, that only partially fits the bill, Natsume Yujincho. It is really good with the folklore. It's very wholesome, which is not my norm, but I really like the characters and the mythos they cover. And then in season, they started to pick up the story. The last season that was animated, it started going into the story in the manga where they start doing more with Natsume's back stuff. So that is actually the first series in a long time I cried while watching. And it wasn't even a particularly sad thing that made me watch or made me cry. It's just they took like 3 sad stories in a row. So you're already, and I was binge watching it. So I was like going through it. They took like 3 really sad stories and then they topped it off with a happy story but with a sad moment in it, and I was like, god damn it, and I lost it. So but yeah, I really like that one. But I definitely know it's not everyone's cup of tea because it can be kind of slow. Actually, when it comes to like dark folklore, my favorite series would probably be Tactics. The anime did not cover all of the manga and changed some stuff, but it wasn't bad. The manga is delicious. No, Anohana never really appealed to me either. It looks too, like, not my style. What? Wong's like, I'll fight you.
It's alright.
Yeah, okay, Wong's like, no, it's alright.
I wouldn't say it's amazing. I mean, I cried, but
I didn't even cry during Wolf Children, so I'm not a good
I didn't cry. I hated that movie.
I laughed.
I hated Wolf Children.
Oh, yeah, I've seen Erased. Why would I not have seen Erased? That one is good.
Wolf Children, they're crying like, oh no, the kid, whatever.
I laughed because the kid deserved it.
I related to the boy because that's really what I wanted to fucking do with my life.
You wanted to be a wolf?
Oh my god.
Wong is like, I related to the boy in Wolf Child because that's what I wanted to do with my life.
Dad, this is literally what we fucking do. Asians do this all the time.
Yeah, I guess that is very.
I was like, this is my life. Yeah, so what?
This is, what are you, a spider? No.
Yeah,
I'm a
I
spider.
really love it that much. I was like, it's nothing.
Oh, another comedy series I liked was Sakamoto Desu Ka. Yeah, that one was a good one. Oh my god, that was the wrong color. I was trying to think. Uramichi and Isekai Oji-san were definitely like two of my favorites. So I love satire, like I said. No, what are you talking about? You see my note. Wongo is not here. What? Oh, Wong's trying to do spells. I think that one was the erase. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get off stream here and go raid somebody though, since Wong is home now. Yeah, that's why I started my stream early because Wong. Oh my god, because Wong had to go get a haircut. So I figured. Yeah, so that's the cleanup on this page so far. It's looking definitely very nice. And then I'll be done with page 6. You know what? Summer Wars was the only Summer Wars and Love Through Time. I've seen, but yeah, none of them had an impact, a lasting impact on me. So yeah, I don't know. Like I don't think any of them were that. Yeah, I'm really sorry, guys. I'm not into the classics. I'm into. Yeah, it's kind of a classic one now. I'm into like let's kill people. My favorite Miyazaki movie is Princess Mononoke, and not a single one has topped it in my opinion. Let's see who I can raid. Okay, I didn't touch the live action for obvious reasons on Erased. The only live action that I've watched actually before the anime was GTO, a Great Teacher Onizuka. I actually had read the manga and then watched the live action and then the anime. It was such a weird thing. Okay, good. The what is it? The movie for Phoenix Wright is really well done and really hilarious. Okay, let's see, who can I raid? Who are you people? Guardian of Words. What is Guardian of Words? Oh, I didn't like, I can't even do your name. It's not my style at all. God, there's so many. No. Oh, okay. What? You foot fetish? No, thank you. I'll pass. Is this an ad? I think this is an ad. Me, what am I watching? Yeah, I don't know. I don't really like those kind of stories. I'm sorry, guys. I'd rather watch them murder each other. God, it's like, who is this person? What are you playing? Oh my God, I'm trying to find, you know what? Fine, I'll just go find somebody new. None of my friends are on. What do I do? Browse? Is that how I find somebody? Live channels. Let's see what we got. Okay, I'm gonna go to my next time screen though, so I can turn off the music. All right, sorry, I was like, I'm still on here. I'm going to keep drawing. I'm just not gonna keep drawing on stream. I want to eat and watch some Mercury. And my cat is back to screaming again. How do lowest viewers? Yeah, it's not that I'm not gonna be here or not gonna be drawing. I just want to be drawing where you can see me. You guys want to watch some Valorant, I guess? Oh, here's another art one. Ooh, this person's doing art. You should always have fries. All right, we're gonna raid this person. I don't know who they are. We're gonna raid them. They're doing art. They're drawing some spider folk, I guess. Oh. You know, you can make spiders. Wow. You can make spiders out of things you can eat. That's technically true. You can eat a spider. I was going to say you can make fries out of things that aren't potatoes and are fine for a diet. All right, guys. We're going to go raid Cellulose, and she's drawing. So let's go see what she's up to. I'm tired. It's been a long day. Ikuwayo.